Hey guys, how's it going? Ooh, I forgot to show you that this might hurt. Yeah, this might hurt. I don't think it's going to hurt today. I don't know. Who knows? We never know what the cards are going to say. Actually, we kind of do, right? Because the cards are just tools. You are the magic. I am the magic. And all the cards do is help us have a little bit more confidence in that magic, right? So I was just texting with a friend of mine, and we worked together, and he was saying, we're losing a few employees this week. And I was like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do? And how can I help? And all the things. And he was like, just don't quit. And I said, well, you're stuck with me because I'm doing my practicum there for school next year. And once I get all that paperwork done, it's with school and my place of business, I'm not going anywhere. And he was like, I'll take the victory. And I said, oh, taking the small wins, aren't we? Because that's one of the tools we teach, right? And he's like, no, it's a huge win. And I go, uh-huh, like that. And he's like, can you not just take a compliment? So a lot of times, I guess that was a really long way of me saying, we are the magic. And we forget that sometimes. And we need to remember that we are valuable and we are magical. And we are the ones that carry the energy of the things, right? Even in the cards, right? So it's the energy of the person holding the cards and the person that we're reading for that creates the reading, right? So cards are just cards. Anyway, yeah, I have no idea where that all came from, but now you know. So let's get our little magical selves into some card reading, shall we? What's the energies for today? Energy for today. So I guess we're expecting snow tonight in Albuquerque, which would be kind of cool. Got the Two of Swords in reverse. So a decision has been made. I guess I just told you about a decision I made about my job, right? Not that I was ever thinking of leaving. Yeah, so a decision has been made. Twos are about decisions. When we talk about the Two of Swords, I have no idea where that came from. But the Two of Swords, either a decision has been made or it's confusion about a decision that needs to be made. I think it's both. I think sometimes when we make the decisions that we need to make for our best and highest good, sometimes those things, like we it's like looking at a train wreck, right? You don't want to look. You don't want to make the decision because sometimes the hard decision is the right decision. And so we can second guess those decisions, and it can be challenging, right? It can be challenging. She's wearing blue, and there's a lot of blue in this card. And I'm not seeing necessarily third eye, but I am seeing truth. Your throat chakra here, like standing up for your truth. Making the decision that's right for you is not going to make everyone happy. In fact, it likely will not make everyone happy. My truth and what's right for me is going to be different from your truth and what's right for you. And we all need to, part of our throat chakra is not just speaking our truth, but letting other people speak theirs, right? We have to also listen. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So, something to be said for that. Let's see what other energies are going to come out with our confusing decision that we maybe didn't want to make. Yeah. Well, there's that Four of Wands again. But now it's in the reverse. So, not having that stability, feeling like maybe the foundation that you built maybe has a crack in it, right? And not really knowing, if the decision we made was right. Is it going to crack the whole foundation, right? Is it an argument with someone? Is it some confusion? Is there some how do I want to say this? There's a saying and it's on the tip of my tongue. I can't think of it. Something about paradise. I can't think of the saying though. But yeah, so some sort of argument or something not good, like the energy is just feeling like the world came crashing down on you, right? Maybe, possibly. Foundation, this could be about family, core family members. It could be about, I guess maybe long-term jobs, right? I do see that there's a family of bunnies, so I think it's more family and community related as far as that goes. And again, making that decision that's right for you might feel like you are affecting the entire foundation of who you are, potentially, right? To the King of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse is, and I heard another tarot reader talk about the King of Pentacles today, and he said the King of Pentacles was the guy that does things the way they've always been done. And I was thinking about this as I was driving home, and I was like, I kind of like that interpretation of the King of Pentacles, right? So the energy, the things, and the kings are always going to do what they've always done. King of Pentacles is also a card of Taurus. Taurus is a sign that doesn't really like change. They're very fixed earth sign. And so if it's in the reverse, maybe this is thinking outside the box a little bit. Thinking of a different way to do the things that we've always done. Right? This guy likes this guy on the picture looks like somebody I work with. It just made me laugh. Anyway, yeah, so he's got his resources, he's got his drink, interestingly enough, and a ram. So it's not a card of Aries. It's a card of Taurus, as you can tell, but I don't know what the Aries is meant to represent there. Other than I'm trying to think of what a ram would represent. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm going to think about that for a minute. But if we look up the King of Pentacles, he is a con man, abusive, and bribery, dirty politics, that kind of stuff. So I guess if we made this decision that's right for us and our foundation is shaking, maybe we feel a little bit like a con man. Maybe there's a con man in there, in our situation that is working the con magic, if you will. I'm not sure. Let's get another card and see if I can get a little bit of clarification on that one. Okay, Five of Wands. Well, I guess that's the con man. The arguing, right? We talked about arguing over here. There's some sort of, I feel like there's some trouble in paradise. That is what I was trying to think of earlier. Yeah, trouble in paradise. Five of Wands would be, did it come in the reverse? It did not. So we got the Five of Wands in the upright. Five of Wands in the upright, rivalry, challenges, obstacles. I feel like there's some sort of power struggle happening here. And look at even the colors, right? So the color scheme on this side matches and the color scheme on this side matches. And the two aren't matching each other. I definitely feel a power struggle in this relationship. Whatever this is. This could be you against yourself. It could be you and your higher self. It could be you and your, I don't know, whatever decisions it is you're making. It could be you. I feel like it could be a family member, a partner, a significant other. This pack of dogs is just, yeah, fighting and chaos and all the things, right? Let's get some advice. End the cycle. End the cycle, please. And we got two cards. Six of Swords. Move. Just end the cycle. Get away from it. Walk away from it. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. That's what this is telling me. These two cards together tell me it's not going to change. It's time to walk away. And that might be what this decision is in the end. Yeah. This might hurt, you guys. This might hurt. What we don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Empress in reverse. So the Empress is that very nurturing, divine, feminine energy. And in the reverse, she's very codependent. She's very... not compassionate and codependent. That's what I would say. I don't know what this is all about for you guys, but it does feel like it hurts a little bit. And that being the case, I'm sending you guys so much love, light, and healing. And I hope we get through this quickly and relatively unscathed. All right, guys, we'll talk tomorrow. Take care.